Watch me turn this pile of text into a game. And I did it in 7 days. And this is Benny K. Hi, I'm Ben Curtin. Today, I'm trying not to think about how my entire state is filled with fire, and smoke, and death, and destruction, and instead, I'm focusing my efforts into the upcoming VimJam, hosted by the man himself, Vimlark. If you don't know him, he's a game developer YouTuber who makes games in Construct 2. This is gonna be a week-long jam, with the primary theme being collectibles, while the secondary one has yet to be announced. I've been mulling over what I could make for this jam, and right now I'm playing with the idea of an RPG where you collect party members, which is one of Vimlark's suggestions on the page. Originality is overrated. The idea I have is a little bit more involved than that, but I want to wait until the secondary theme is announced and see if I can use that to further develop my idea. Otherwise, I'll start fresh.
Along with the focus of collectibles, you'll need to incorporate the theme of there and back.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. So right off the bat, both of these themes have me stumped. They're very good, but an idea to incorporate both of them in unique ways is not going to be straightforward. So I'm going to put away that RPG idea for another time. Yay! And think of something else. After some thinking, I'm settling on this idea, at least for now. Collecting yourself in short, puzzle-like levels. I'm still stuck on the there and back part. Damn it, Vimlark. Why is this theme so good? Because my current mood is no thoughts, head empty, instead of getting right to programming, I'm gonna try designing a simple character whose limbs can look natural when they're not attached to their body. Kind of like Rayman, minus the part where, Ubisoft abandons the franchise. The first idea that comes to mind is an emoji with different faces. Why, you ask? Since I don't think I'm allowed to use actual emojis, let's design our own. Wow, this is actually pretty difficult, not gonna lie. And here they are. These are good enough for testing purposes. I'm probably going to redraw them later because they are this close to the emojis of the Emoji 1 set. Hi, post-processing Ben here. It turns out that this set is actually the 2-moji set, which is from Twitter, and also it's open source. So I literally just could have used these emojis without any worries whatsoever. My editor of choice is again Godot, since I know how to use it pretty well, and I am definitely not avoiding Unity or Unreal. So, by the end of the day, this is my progress. There are lots of things wrong with it, but it's a pretty good start. Also, I couldn't think straight at all today, so I really couldn't be bothered to fix any of it right now. Also, I love this wall bonk animation that I gave the emoji ball. This emoji is a little shit and doesn't listen to what I say. No matter what code I throw at it, it manages to stick to corners and walls for seemingly no goddamn reason. Wall sticking is actually a common problem in physics engines, and unfortunately, I'm not very experienced at fixing these kinds of issues. I missed one variable, are you fucking kidding me? Well, it works now. No more being stuck on corners or on walls. Just add in some code to accommodate slopes and now we've got something real. Look at it! It's bouncing off the walls like a rubber ball. This makes me very happy. How much time do I have left? Yeah, that's not good. My goal yesterday was to get the hands and feet implemented, so now it's time to work on those. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Oh sorry, you needed to know why this ball needs hands and feet? As I briefly mentioned before, my interpretation of collectibles is collecting yourself. Literally. Collecting your feet will let you jump, and collecting your hands will let you wall jump. I might add another feature, but hopefully the jumping and wall jumping lead to interesting enough levels so that I don't have to add more stuff in. And as for there and back, my only good idea is to have the start of the level swap between the leftmost and the rightmost side of the level. You know, going back and forth between the start and the end, kind of a stretch, I know. Maybe it's supposed to mean something like you're texting back and forth with a friend or something. I don't know. You know how it is with game jams. Story usually isn't the top priority here. Anyways, look at this. He's schmoovin'. Or she, or they. Honestly, I don't have a gender for this emoji. Maybe I'll let the player decide. Hey look, it's the hands. Also, there's not a lot of time left. It's day 4 and there are no collectibles or there and back to be seen. I have to shift gears and start doing levels. Wow, these are boring-ass levels. Yeah, I haven't even put them in the game yet, and I can tell they're as basic as a pumpkin spice latte. One idea I have is to put physics-based objects in, like a box and a button. You'd think that a button would be easy, right? Dead wrong! What the hell is a joint? Okay, I really don't have time to figure out a button. I'm gonna make the first 2 levels, implement the HUD, and make the player able to die. Those should be easy enough to... No, I'm not gonna say that. Well, now I've got a whole bunch of shit, including the first few levels, and the collectibles, and the there and back part, kind of. So that's good. You know, this is kind of looking like Cool Spot, but the Virgin in Virgin Games is literal. Restarting the level manually is getting boring. We need a game manager. And here it is, in a pretty basic form. And look at the pause menu. Get it? It's the YouTube pause menu, because that's silly and quirky. Before I go any further, I'm gonna make sure that the game works in HTML5, since that's the version I want to upload to the VimJam page. I'm trying it out for the first time because, in the words of a wise game developer, no one's gonna play my shitty game if they have to download it. Okay, here we go. Here's the first test. Holy shit. That actually worked? What? You're probably thinking, based on that reaction, wow, that must have been pretty easy. It was not. At the end of the day, I have 6 levels done. Actually, make that 9. That's cool, but I'm starting to get a little worried. The game jam ends on Friday morning, and I need to put in a bunch more stuff, like music. Today, my brain melted getting as much work done as possible, so instead of commentary, here's a montage. Why did I do this to myself? Today is my last full day before submission. I'm frantically adding the finishing touches, including adding tutorials, finishing the main menu, and doing one last upload test to make sure the game works. Upload the game, make the page, stylize the page, re-upload the game because I forgot one variable, add cover art, and submit the game. Done with 13 hours to spare. Cool, so now that the game is done, what does everybody think?
Thanks for playing. Yeah, no, I definitely like the idea. It all plays really well. I feel like you hit a difficulty spike there pretty fast.
Oh. So, the game that I thought was piss baby easy is actually really fucking difficult. So this is a classic case of, I mastered the bad controls that I made, so I didn't notice that they were awful. Trust me, it's contagious. Just like the coronavirus, wear your mask over your mouth and nose, you idiots! This seems to be one of my weaknesses, not thinking about how the player would play my game instead of how I would play my game. My brain was on autopilot for the entire jam, so even when I was thinking that the game was too difficult to play, and even when my friends said the same thing, I was too focused on getting a product at the door to notice it. This, my friends, is what we call a Sonic 06 moment. Fortunately, this is a game jam, which is a learning experience and not a multi-million-dollar project. I am very glad people enjoyed the music and art, especially the little emoji ball. Plus, the feedback that the fellow jammers gave me was very helpful for both this game and future games. Special thanks to Vimlark and 8-Bits to Infinity for this jam, and credit to Creative Commons Lo-Fi for, existing. Play the game for yourself by clicking the link in the description below, and maybe it'll be updated. Maybe it won't. I'm writing this script beforehand, so we'll see what happens. How do I end this video? This video was not sponsored by Raycon, because those earbuds are pieces of shit. Stan Sennheiser, or Tautronics, or Sony, or...